Join us in our journey of capturing the beauty of the Hawaiian islands of Maui and Kauai. While both islands offer some of the most stunning vistas in the world, they are unique in their own ways. Being the second largest Hawaiian island, Maui has a diverse landscape of beaches, jungles, and volcanoes while also being known for its luxury resorts. Kauai feels much more laid back, featuring stunning landscapes and a break away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Now choose your adventure with us. I loved Maui for its diversity of activities. Every day, we try to catch sunrise and sunset on its iconic beaches. We stayed near the Kihei area, so we were able to easily explore multiple beaches along this side of the coast. I love how easily accessible the beaches are. We never had an issue with parking, and there were many beaches to explore. One of our most anticipated destinations was Road to Hana, a winding scenic highway that can take several hours to drive through. It winds through towering waterfalls, tropical rainforests, and tranquil beaches. We dedicated an entire day to exploring the many stops along the way, such as the Kipahulu district and the Waimea State Park. I made a video dedicated to the PPY Trail in the Kipahulu district. Check it out if you're interested. The drive itself is part of the experience, so while you may have a destination in mind, I highly recommend stopping whenever something catches your eye. You can't leave Maui without visiting the Haleakala National Park, home to the world's greatest dormant volcano. The island may be warm throughout the year, but it can get really cold at the national park. We weren't able to get tickets for the famous sunrise, so we just opted for a short hike to see the Haleakala crater. Unexpectedly, hiking the Waihee Ridge Trail was one of my most memorable memories of the trip. You hike into the clouds through a lush rainforest valley, see a beautiful waterfall in the distance, and have many spectacular views of the ocean. We didn't see much throughout the hike due to fog. While we were taking a break at the end, the fog cleared to reveal the spectacular views. I love Kauai for the incredible natural beauty of the island. There may not be as many varieties of activities on this smaller island, but the views here are breathtaking. The weather definitely feels much more humid, and the island receives much more rain. The Waimea Canyon, also known as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, is a must-see. It is easily accessible without having to hike. Another must-see spot is the Nepali coast. The Nepali coast is a stunning set of cliffs and sea caves on the northwest coast of Kauai. You can't drive along the Nepali coast, but you can hike along the coast via the Kalalau Trail. Advance reservations for entry are required to hike the trail, so be sure to mark your calendar to reserve those tickets in advance.
We made it!
From beautiful beaches to majestic mountains and lush rainforests, Hawaii is a truly remarkable place. After visiting all these beautiful places, I found that how much fun I have or how memorable these trips turn out to be was actually all up to me. Planning is definitely a huge factor in how a trip turns out, but I can plan the trips down to a T and still feel greatly disappointed when something small doesn't go according to plan. I learned my weakness in adjusting and accepting changes. I let myself get stuck in my disappointment instead of enjoying a new route. The first time I visited Kauai was right after their historic flooding. Parts of the island were closed and seeing the Nepali coast was not even an option. I let myself get stuck in disappointment and misfortune instead of enjoying what I could and turning the trip around. I couldn't appreciate the fact that I made it to this beautiful island. Instead of making it a trip to remember, it was a trip I tried to forget. On the contrary, when my trip to Venice had to be cancelled due to heavy flooding, my friend and I decided to take it easy and stay in Florence for a few more days. It turned out to be one of my favorite trips just because I got to slow down and be in the moment, really see and experience the city. It is still a work in progress. Thank you for joining my journey. I'll see you in the next video.